What's going on, beautiful people? In today's episode, we're simply gonna do a 3-month update. I've been on this journey now since the start of the year. So this is gonna be a real conversation about how this journey on YouTube is going so far. So let's get after it. So it's good to see all you beautiful people. It's good to be back. Last week I had to take a little time off, get myself back in line. Because sometimes when you're on an entrepreneurial journey, some things can get to you, but you know what? You have to learn to get back up and keep going. So last week on Wednesday I didn't post. On Friday I did not post either. But this week I said, you know what? It's time to get back on my journey. It's time to just shake the cobwebs and shake the things, the doubts, the fears, and everything else, and keep going. And this is just a real. Hey, by the way, notice anything different? My arms are free. Oh, man. But you know what? Before we get to that, everyone, if you're here for the first time watching this video, welcome. Thank you for coming through. If you've been here before, I appreciate you. I appreciate all the supporters, all the people that hit the like button, subscribe, that send positive message and feedback. It's all necessary. It all helps. So thank you very much. And if you're new here, go ahead and please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you can be part of this family and you can be notified whenever we have a new video. So this is I've completed 3 months of being on YouTube. And for me, that's a big deal because I'm a big YouTube fan. I love a lot of the content on the platform. And for many years now, I've been wanting to be on this platform, but fears, doubts, this and that and a third, a bunch of things about myself that I didn't like. Not about life altogether, but just I didn't think I was the right fit to be on camera, in front of the camera. And those things took over me. It was the dominant force keeping me off this platform. But little by little, as I've watched other content creators, as I've looked at other people who were very successful, I realized, you know what? Just learn to love yourself fully. Learn to appreciate who you are. For example, learn my voice. Those of you who know me know that's something that I don't like to talk on camera. I like to be behind the camera. But you know what? I'm just learning to embrace it. If somebody's not gonna like it, they weren't gonna like it anyway. But those who are gonna support are gonna support. And you know what? I appreciate the folks that when I reach out to them, that my friends that help support the channel, they've had positive words to tell me and they appreciate what I'm doing. That goes a long way. That's very helpful. So today's April 13th. It's been just over 3 months now. I have a total of 29 videos on YouTube on this video, at least on this platform, and I have 38 subscribers. Man, you know what? I'll be honest with you. So a long time ago, I thought I would never go anywhere with this channel, right? I could never go on YouTube. I wouldn't be successful. Then in 2017, I started the original version of this channel, which was called The Majestic Lifestyle. But then I fell off because I listened to certain people. And you know what? Everything happens for a reason, right? But what happened is, in the meantime, different people took my name and used it for clothing line. One took the address. And there's going to be some advice that I'm going to give on that in the future video. But anyway, I didn't feel right continuing and rebuilding this platform with that channel, with that name. Hence why I came up with this channel, the Majestic Lifestyle Coaching channel. And so at first I was like, man, I had 21 subscribers on the last channel, which is not a lot, but you know what? It's something. It was my 21 supporters. And I'm like, I don't want to start all over again from scratch. And so I decided to, at first I couldn't do it, but got to the point I realized, you know what, Max, just do it. You're going to learn. You're going to do it the right way, and you're going to build it up. And so I started the channel early this year because I'm like, it's time to jump in. And when I finally jumped in, I'm like, you know what? I convinced myself I'm going to do this. My goal was to reach 100,000 subscribers this year, which is a high goal, but I believe in reaching, like, you gotta aim really high. You don't aim low. I'm not gonna say, oh, my goal is to get to 200 subscribers this year. Heck no. My goal is to get to the top. Because if you reach high and you don't make it, right? So let's say if your goal was to get to 100 subscribers this year and you don't reach that and you only get to 50, you didn't go that far. But if your goal and you're working towards getting to 100,000 subscribers and you don't get that, even if you get to 1,000 subscribers, 10,000, it's a better goal to reach, right? So I like to have high goals. And so I have 30 subscribers. It's not a lot, but you know what? It's all worth it because I've learned that I have to look at things differently. All right, because I've had the times where I've thought one thing and then I thought another, but I realized this path is going to come together step by step, and I have to trust the process. And in this process, I just realized, you know, I just keep going, keep pushing. So even last week when I wasn't feeling it, I was like, man, I only have 38 subscribers. I am not feeling this. I only get this many views. Like, my highest total, I think one of them has 51 views, the one with Young Jock, and my 2 last posts had about 10 or 11 views. It's not a whole lot, but like I said, I appreciate the people who do view it. But, you know, you want to get to something more significant, to the point where you can make a full-time income from the channel, and then you can help more people. You can invest in better equipment, for advanced knowledge, advanced learning, and all these things. So the more you have, the more you can do with it, right? But like I said, you got to trust the process. And so this weekend I realized, you know what? I got to take those negative thoughts out of my head. I've got to just focus on the path and just understand I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. And I'm where I should be. And so at the end of the day, it's about just pushing on. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep evolving. And one thing that I realized, I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it, is from the time I first press record on my phone to now, I'm more relaxed. And you know what? This is one of the lessons that I learned. But you know what? I'm going to save that lesson for Wednesday. On Wednesday, I'm going to give you guys tips of what I've learned on my journey so far on being on YouTube. But at the end of the day, I just realized, you know, I just, like I said, just keep pushing, keep grinding, keep learning, and it's going to grow. Yes, I may not grow as fast as some other people, but you know what? Rome was not built in one day. I just have to have the patience, and because this is something I love to do. And I'm realizing as I'm studying this that, like, okay, when I first left my 9-to-5 in 2016, I realized I'm a creator. I'm a creative. And sitting behind a desk working a 9-to-5 is not for me. Like I've told people, I would rather work 100 hours for myself than 40 hours for somebody else. Now, sometimes you have to do something that you don't want to do until you can get to where you want to go. So it could, after this whole COVID thing, I might have to pick up a 9-to-5 until things pick up with this, but we'll see. But the biggest thing that I realized is that not only that I'm a creative, but I realized I love being a content creator. I'm a content creator. When I do my photography with Max Digital Photography, I create content. When I started to do the films with Max Life Films, my video company, I was creating content. Now, I haven't done much of that because I don't have the right equipment yet, but I'm getting there. Even with this, I realize I love content and I love creating content. And so I realized, you know what, just keep going, keep growing, and I'm going to get there. And just one last thing I want to talk to you about is this thing that I have now. So those of you who have been following my channel know that I pretty much film, I do everything on my phone. I have an iPhone 8 Plus. I record it on my iPhone. I edit it. I do the thumbnail on my phone. I upload it on my phone, and I do everything from my phone. Because the camera that I do have, I don't have lights and other things and autofocus to be able to produce the right product that I would like to produce. So hopefully later on this year, I'll have the equipment to do so. But I purchased this little thing. It's a bracket for the iPhone, right? It could you hold any phone really. It probably cost me at about 10-15 bucks. I forgot the exact amount on Amazon, and it has 3 slots on top, which are caoutchouc, where you could put things on top like a microphone or a light or whatever else. It holds the phone vertically, and I put it right on one of my light stands. And so this is helping me to be hands-free and to be more relaxed and to be more me as well. And that is one of the major key to having a great channel. You have to learn to be more comfortable, be more of yourself. So yeah, this is where I am. It's not easy. It's not an easy road being on YouTube. But there'll be more to come on this topic on Wednesday. So it's not an easy road, but it's definitely worth it. I enjoy it, and I enjoy when I hear people that say they were touched by the product, the content that I put up, and it was helpful, it was useful to them. So that about wraps up today's video on my 3-month journey on YouTube. I have a long way to go, but I know at least I started. I'm in the mud. I'm getting wet, and I'm learning everything. My feet are getting. I'm in it. In other words, you know what I mean. I'm in it. I'm learning, and I'm growing, and that's the most important thing. So hopefully you've enjoyed this journey, and and you're looking for a lot more to come, because I'm also looking forward to growing. This office, I have to work on it and get it up to par to be able to film properly. But you know what? Greater things are to come, or are soon to come. All right. So folks, again, do me a favor, hit the like button, help support this channel, hit the subscribe and the notification bell at the bottom, and share this video. Let people know about this content, this channel, so that someone can use this information that may be struggling, trying to build a business, trying to find out where to go, how to find their purpose, and things like that. All right, folks. So on Wednesday, I'll have a video that will be based on the things that I've learned on this YouTube journey for this 3 months that I've been on YouTube. So looking forward to seeing you on Wednesday. But until next time, folks, live your best life, live the majestic lifestyle.